broski.
What it do?
Dude.
What's going on, man?
I don't know. You tell me where the hell you been.
I've been... I wouldn't say chained.
Gagged?
I mean, there were gags involved.
Gags.
But I wouldn't say against my will either, because I mean I enjoyed it, you know. But it was somewhat against the will. The taking was definitely against the will.
Did it change from what it originally was advertised when you got there? Were you told one thing and then found out it was something else?
I mean, it was a little different.
Okay.
Because I probably wouldn't have gone so willingly. You know, I mean, I guess it was willingly, but also against my will.
You said that a few times now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Well, for the past 5 days, I've been...
Well, longer than that. Okay, so you've been missing since Some People Suck Fest 2.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
6
you
days.
since the night of, and then you show up this morning like nothing's happened.
Yeah,
It's tattered clothes. I mean, stains everywhere. I mean, it looked like you hadn't bathed yourself.
Yeah, I mean, they did allow me to bathe myself.
And who are they?
I think
I mean, I know, but tell the listeners who they are.
Borislav, Lebedev.
Okay. Okay.
And Dek Papi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got mixed up with some shady characters.
Yeah, definitely mixed for sure. A little bit of both, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said you had a little bit of both of them? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Are you okay to talk about this?
No,
or is it still fresh?
I mean,
it's like...
It still hurts.
Yeah, no.
You know?
What still hurts? Okay.
I mean...
All of it?
All of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
anything really?
I heard they would send me videos.
Wait, they sent you videos?
None with your face. So, okay, so...
What exactly?
They were ashamed.
No, what?
Hold on. What?
Because they didn't seem very ashamed of what they were doing.
I mean, how do you know? Weren't they speaking Russian or something?
It sounded like they were having a good time. Because, you know, you can kind of tell with Russians. I know they always seem very upset.
Okay.
But
they're different in torturing people?
Yeah.
Okay.
They enjoy it. You know?
And
I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy some of it. You know, some of it was nice. But
Can you specify?
I'd rather not.
Okay.
That part is kind of, you know, that's a little... It's a little aggressive.
Kind of had to been there.
Yeah, I mean, I went there. You know,
yeah.
I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was there.
Do you feel different than who you were?
Yeah, I feel. Yeah, things have definitely changed.
Like rearranged, gotten swollener.
Yeah, things are definitely a lot.
Engorged.
Sore.
Or
sore. Yeah. Yeah. That kind of stuff. I do have these tics kind of where I'll just like kind of get.
Is that due to like light exposure? Because you were like in a dark area? Or?
Yeah. The lights.
Is that why you're wearing the hat?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Now I have been wearing sunglasses this morning just because too much, you know.
Yeah, too much vitamin D, like real fast.
Yeah. The only vitamin D exposure I got when I was there was just on my balls.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say a different kind of D that you got. No.
No, I mean, well, there were lots of vitamins involved, but that
was it also juicy down there, or not just vitamins, but maybe liquid vitamins, maybe that were just for them.
If you think that, you know, we're not taking every kind of vitamin, every different way.
You're very supplemental down there.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, anything goes, really.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's why I look a lot lighter right now. Except for
that adds up.
Yeah, except for
the small window is like just
for
the balls.
Just the balls, yeah. It's the only thing they allow, really.
Yeah. Now, is that small window the only thing that gave you hope?
No, I mean...
Did you even need food with the sunning of the balls?
No.
You felt full?
I mean, I was...
You were full the whole time?
I mean, I was fucking... Yeah, but I mean busting.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Were you the only one bussing?
No.
Or what, so everyone was bussing?
I mean, there were multiple busts.
Now, were all the bussings on you?
No.
Okay.
Shared busts.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, if
So-
somebody's listen, if
Yeah, but
somebody's
how
busting,
shared is it
we're
really
all
if you're the only
partaking.
one gagged and chained?
And then, well, here's the thing.
Or was that only during certain times?
There was only certain times that I was gagged.
Was there a
chained.
schedule?
No. It was just kind of whenever.
They wanted it?
Well, or when
Yeah, I don't think so, though.
No, but yeah.
I don't know that you're
Though.
so.
But
No.
yeah.
More so the no than the yeah? More the yes coming from them, and more the no's coming from you.
Yes. No, yeah, I mean, it was, whenever.
You were like, somebody call an ambulance. But not for me.
Hey, yeah, no, man, I feel good. My, like I said,
Because you don't look good.
my vitamin D levels have gone way up.
Yeah.
Other things are starting to
Grow back?
grow, yeah, which
Okay.
is good.
Word.
So I mean, I feel good. Like I said, I felt really energized just from the ball sunning. So that was nice.
Gotta find a better way of saying that. That sounds so weird. Ball sunning.
I mean, what else do you call it though?
Vitamin D intake?
I mean, they were calling it something else, but I don't even know how to go about it.
I mean, you did much better on their name than I even thought I could have even tried.
Yeah. Well,
say it again.
Borislav Leobedev.
There's a texture to that when you say it.
Yeah. I mean,
and then the other one?
It's like Dek Poppy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, you say it with like a flavor to it.
Yeah, I mean that's how it's pronounced.
Is that what they told you? You had to pronounce it like now.
Borislav. You get real deep.
Now, is Adidas sponsoring this dungeon, or is it just? Tracksuits in general.
Tracksuits in general, but Adidas
I can see
is
you've
the
picked
biggest
up on their swag since coming back.
Now, what I did not pick up on, which they were very upset about, is the tucking of the shirt.
Ooh,
that's one thing that I think that pissed them off a little bit.
Dude, you know what alarmed me was they were here. And I saw one of them corner you about it. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't do anything. I was in a conversation.
Yeah, well, you could have.
Didn't want to be rude.
No, but you could have, though.
Now, I thought you could handle yourself.
Oh, really?
But then you went missing, and I was like, you know what? I should have protected him while I had a chance.
So here's the thing. You saw me cornered with two, let's be honest, gigantic humans.
And one barefoot, which for no reason.
But why? Hey,
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know?
You making me feel weird.
It's like it makes me feel like I should take my shoes off in my house.
Yeah, and
how have you done this and you're in my house?
Yeah, and whose flip flops are those?
Not even his.
I don't even think you showed up with shoes.
No, he did not.
Yeah,
and yeah, I don't know whose flip flops those were, whose shoes they were,
but they went home with them.
Yeah, he took them, and they weren't ours.
Yep, they never even came in the house.
Yeah, well, are they still on the back porch?
I don't know. If they are, he's in the house.
So what you're?
He's at the window.
Yeah. See at the game. He so you saw me cornered with two gigantic human beings.
Okay.
Yeah? And you thought, nah, he's fine. And you you said you saw them corner me about the shirt tucking, right? And you didn't
I assume that's what it was. I saw a lot of jamming the hand down your pants, and I was like, what's going on there? And you were acting very like uptight. You were like, yeah, no, that's cool. Okay, yeah.
And you didn't think maybe I should go check it out, or
well, then all of y'all came out, and you seemed very put together. You seemed like you were acting right, like when a mother gets onto a kid and is like, "You fucking." Yeah, I swear to God, if
it's like right after a spanking.
Yeah, you came out a different person than you went in.
I came out and apologized to everybody.
Yeah, and look, I wanted to ask about it, but I was like, maybe it's this new thing he's trying. Maybe it's a new year, and he's just trying to be like sorry for the person he's been.
Yeah, no, that wasn't it.
But your shirt was fully tucked in.
Yeah, so that was one thing that I couldn't really pick up on, just because I and the whole sock tucking thing, I don't really understand that, but they tried when I was there. They made me do that.
See, it seems like the hairier you are, the less you wear, because the one that has no hair tucks everything. Yeah. The other one tucks as well, but no socks, no sock behavior at all.
Yeah,
all
doesn't
barefoot.
Believe in socks.
No,
I don't think. Even a little bit. Which, I mean, I can, I get behind if you...
So much of them are the same, and so much of them are different.
Yeah. It's weird. Once you spend a lot of time with them, you can kind of understand the differences between them.
Well, maybe you.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is, I can definitely tell who influenced who and where,
Oh, wow.
Stuff like that.
Do you know who the daddy of the two is, or are they both co-daddies?
I mean, they're both, both daddies, obviously. But,
Word.
One's more daddy than the other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you at liberty to say who?
I can't speak on it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's that part's still under investigation, so I don't really want to talk too much about it.
Now, are you just visiting the house right now?
Yeah, they should be here to pick me up.
Or they should be looking for you.
Pick me up. Yeah. No, they'll be pulling up here soon, probably.
Now, I will tell you this: when they're
now,
here,
I don't know if you saw.
I can't do anything about what they say. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Now, I don't know if you saw their.
You got a bump.
There was a scab. So there was a scab here.
They ripped it off.
No, what they did is they shaved this part of my skin off and put a tracker in my elbow.
In your
specifically,
elbow. Strange location.
It is a very weird location, you would think. But here's the thing: this is why they do, because it's so painful to get out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just bone,
and you can't gnaw at it.
Exactly,
you can't exactly get at it.
I can try all I want. I'm not getting anything out of there. So,
yeah.
I don't know where that came from or who started the elbow thing, but so I'm sure they know exactly where I am right now. So, I don't know when they'll be here.
You seem worried looking out that window right now.
I'm not worried.
You're not worried. You seem like you're holding a tenseness in your chest, like it's puffed up big when you said, "I'm not worried."
Nah, I'm not even.
Breathe out. Hey, breathe out.
Huh?
Yeah. Are you gonna be okay?
No,
you need to.
I'm not worried.
I'm not gonna offer you to sleep on my bed again, but are you?
I'm not worried.
Are you fine in your room tonight?
I'm not worried. I mean,
because last night you made quite. It was okay. No. But it was as if, like, dude, okay, so. Maybe you tried to come back early last night. I mean, I'd say this morning. I'm talking real early this morning.
Yeah,
you were here, like,
early.
It's still dark outside because you were in the kitchen making a bustling ass noise.
Well,
I woke up to what seemed like World War III going on.
So here's what happened
in the kitchen.
That was a cry for help.
Oh, word.
And you know what you did?
I put my head out.
You put your head out. And you looked. And I said, "No, I'm good." And the captors, right?
Yeah.
Were there.
Oh.
Yeah, they were under the cabinet. And they were trying to hold me there. Right?
It did look like you were stuck in one place.
Yeah, no, I didn't move.
I thought maybe you were frightened.
That's why I was right there and I leaned.
Yeah, no, I was like, that's an abnormal angle.
Yeah.
I was like, how is he able?
Right?
You look like Michael Jackson just going to the side. I was like, how is he able to do that and not fall over?
Exactly. Well, I mean, they were both. Yeah.
They were anchored on your tree trunks.
Yep. So, and that's what that was. And then you.
I said, "You good?" You said, "I'm good."
Yeah, you saw me look. Now, I don't know if you saw the tear, but there was tear. And
I thought maybe you were cutting onions. I don't know. It was late.
No, yeah. So that's what that was a cry for help. And then no help. So quickly after I was returned to,
the dungeon.
Yeah.
But then you found your way back.
Yeah. This is the second time I've escaped.
Today.
Not escaped.
Alone this morning.
I mean, I left, willingly just because of how fucking...
You like that word a lot.
Yeah.
Willingly.
Well, it's all,
Is that what they told you? Did they give you a script you got to read? No?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
What are you allowed to say about what happened?
Huh?
What are you allowed to say about what happened?
Let me ask
in detail.
Let me just ask him.
Okay.
I mean,
they respond to you. They're gonna be aware that we're interviewing you now. They're gonna be aware.
So.
This broadcast might be cut. This might not make air. We're just hoping like the footage is seen one day.
Yeah. I mean, now that it's on camera, it should be good.
Now, if you guys are watching this and you are worried about Hylton, I am also worried about Hylton. Okay? We've had people reach out and ask if he's okay.
We've had people tell us that They haven't seen me.
They haven't seen you. And now we can rest assured we've at least seen you now.
Yeah.
While we're recording this.
Yeah. So
maybe you can visit the house more often.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna try.
Do they have you on a feeding schedule? Are you able to eat at all?
Yeah, no, I eat.
Now, food is what I'm talking about, okay?
Oh.
Yeah,
no, I don't eat any food.
Okay.
I mean,
and
it's
why
food.
is that? Is that because you're full of something?
No.
Full of low. Huh?
Say it again.
No.
No. No. I mean, it's food.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I eat it.
Any liquids?
Yeah. Liquids.
Or is it all liquids?
No, it's all liquid. It's more like liquid diet.
You said no, and then you said yeah, it's all liquids.
No, I mean it's more liquid diet, but the protein intake is where it's I don't know if you can tell. But the fucking I mean
the gains are
fucking
insane.
Yeah, I feel good.
Those pants used to be tight, or used to be loose, I should say.
Yeah, I mean you can't really see the muscle fibers because of the pants.
Yeah,
but right now I'm fucking.
I don't know if this is picking up on camera, but these are Adidas pants. I know it looks like you can see all three stripes probably on camera, but they're merging together like they're one stripe.
Yeah, I mean and my up top really is kind of where I'm starting to get, the shoulders and the back.
See, I saw that and I thought it was stress.
Yeah, no,
it's gains.
It's gains.
That's what you're saying. It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a lot of I mean, it feels good. I feel good. High energy,
High energy is what this is. Okay. Mm-hmm. No, yeah. You look as confused as my cat is looking out that window. Like she's like, chilling. When's he gonna go back out the window?
No, we're chilling. Right? Oh, it's fine. Yeah, dude, I feel good. Like I said, I'm on a good regimen now.
Regimen.
Things are changing.
Is that another Russian word?
No. That's American.
Was there only two?
Yeah.
A word. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there were other people involved. But the two were
lady boys. No.
Who said anything about that?
Know. I might have heard. I don't know.
Who you been talking to?
I saw a documentary once.
Who are you talking to?
I know how dungeons work.
Hey, who are you talking to though?
I was talking to Regiment, and he told me everything.
Regiment.
Regiment.
Yeah. No, man. I feel good. Ready to fucking
bust.
To fucking tear it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, always ready to bust,
Now, were you able to retain your seed while you were there, or did you spill it all? You're not at liberty to say that's fine. You can blink when you're in trouble.
Let me just
if I'm asking hard-hitting questions, you can just
say seed retention is very important.
Yes. No. Yeah. But it wasn't happening there.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. No, seed retention. Yeah, no, that's super important. That's one thing that they.
That's one thing that they.
No, and I believe it. The more.
You don't sound like you believe what you're saying right now.
No, I do believe it. Is somebody outside?
I mean, they're getting close.
No, yeah, it's good, man. They taught me a lot for sure. So it's exciting, man. It's exciting. What the fuck you been up to, man? Since when I've been just learning.
I mean, honestly, just like getting together search parties, like gathering funds. Dude, Did
you have anybody donate?
I mean, time. Time is the only donation we're getting right now. People definitely tried to get to the bottom of like what's going on.
That's a bad haircut.
Yeah.
Hey,
did you get TV down there? Did you get TV down there?
No. None of that. So I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, dude.
Really.
I mean, this is it now. Like you said, that's a bad haircut. That's the most popular haircut right now.
Well, I mean, the most popular one is really, really short, just all over. And then there's like 3 stripes that they do right in the front. It almost kind of looks like this in the front, if you can imagine that. But they shave that into the front.
Oh, it's a cult.
No.
Not a cult.
Nope.
They didn't speak of wanting to better themselves?
Nah.
What is the seed retention thing? What is that supposed to do?
Just make things better.
Okay, and
for other people.
And are they cutting anything out, like eating wise? Like
yeah.
And why are they doing that? Is it not making them feel good?
Yeah. I mean, yes and yes.
Yes, it's not making them feel good.
Correct.
Okay. Now, are they talking about making superhumans? Breeding, maybe. It could be a word they use.
They might have used that word
once. They spoke of breeding.
They might have used that word once or twice.
Okay, so were they looking for candidates to breed with? Is that something they were saying?
I wouldn't say candidates. No.
They didn't say candidates?
They didn't say candidates. No.
That's a long word. I can see. I can see where
no, I wouldn't say... No, they didn't say candidates. Yeah, I don't...
Did they mention, like, a stable of... possible breeders?
I did hear stable.
Stable, yeah. In reference to this same topic.
Speaking of that, yes, they were.
They said strong offspring.
They offspring. They did say offspring. Yeah, they were talking about offspring.
Okay. See, I wasn't there. Okay, and you know how I know these things are true? Because that is the behavior of cults.
No. I don't think you know what a cult is, man.
Hey, man, I think we've had one of these guys on, the one with no hair, and in his episode, he talked about starting a cult.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so.
Why do you keep looking out the only window in the studio?
Huh? I'm not even looking out the window.
Look at me.
Yeah.
In my eye.
Yeah. Which one?
I'm telling you right now, you in a cult, baby.
Nah.
You stuck inside.
Well.
They were stuck. Hold on. Somebody was stuck inside.
Punches a hole in the cabinet.
Hey, behave. You weren't the one in that dungeon.
Behave.
Okay? Yeah, so
things are good, man.
You're in a cult, man.
I'm not even.
Do you got a brand? Are you branded anywhere? Just in your mind? You're just been fucking.
No, they didn't even. They didn't even stab me with a hot iron or nothing.
Not even once. What about both times? Both times? You're winking. I don't know if that's picking up on camera. Winking? You didn't wink.
Who's winking?
You're having one of those.
Who's
flinches.
winking?
Or not flinches? What were you? You're having a.
Huh?
Well, you were saying you're having something
ticks,
earlier.
Yeah,
ticks. That's.
Yeah. I'm not winking.
Your right eye is ticking bad. Huh?
What about?
About this dungeon.
I don't know.
You traumatized.
Huh?
You are traumatized.
I am enjoying every minute, you know.
Your eyes aren't. And I can read a lot on your face, which is probably... Hold on. Well, your face was well read.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Do they offer any scripture down there?
Or anything? Scripture, no.
No. Was it anything you could read?
I could not read nothing. No. Actually, the entire area
was just candlelit.
It was that. Well, I told you there was only enough space for, balls. As far as sun is balls. Yeah, but there were a couple candles. But yeah, everything that was written, kind of on the walls and stuff, was all. I couldn't understand any of it.
So I know the hairy one likes no shoes.
Yeah,
but while they were there, were they wearing robes or were they just fucking butt naked?
Butt naked most of the time.
Okay. All right. So they were sunning their balls. Then they would come down and see you.
Yeah. And there was definitely we would have lessons.
Lessons.
Yeah, where basically we would sit and there were candles involved, and at that point they would put different clothes on.
Were you involved or you just had to listen?
No, I mean they involved me in it, which was nice.
They used you like a dummy. It was like a rag doll.
No.
They threw you around like a baby.
They didn't throw me. No. No, they. Bitch. I mean, they did. Like I said, they allowed me to join as far as with the lessons and stuff. So we were all learning. You could say
it was a threesome.
Well, it was a threesome of learning. You know,
a threesome of learning. That could be okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was It was like life lessons and like how to be better and things to do to become a better specimen.
Yeah, this is a cult, dude. Because listen, sex, bettering yourselves, no boundaries.
I mean, there are boundaries involved.
What are the boundaries?
I mean, some of that stuff is kind of hard to talk about,
Oh, word.
I mean, if you want to, like I said, if you want to come, like, hang out, I'm sure they would love to.
I'm all booked up, dude. Like, I'm so not free.
Well, but, it's funny is, like, whenever they were over here, they measured everybody up. So, they actually
They were literally taking measurements of our bodies?
Yeah, no, 100%. And that's how they had the attire for me, is because they had measured me up at the... Some people so basically.
So the robe you were in just had just your balls out.
I never said it was robe. No, I never said robe.
So you're offended that the robe talk.
No, never robe.
So what would you call your nightgown?
It wasn't really nightgown. It's kind of hard to explain. I guess it is kind of one piece. Okay. And it's like you do have a hood, like a shawl kind of thing.
Okay.
And you do cover your face.
What color is the?
It really depends on who it is. So mine was different than theirs.
What color was yours?
Mine. It's interesting you ask.
Could you see?
I could. Yes, I could see.
Okay. Be careful.
There were multiple holes. Okay. Multiple holes. I mean, for my eyes.
Oh, okay.
For my eyes, for my mouth.
You had a mouth hole.
I did have a mouth hole.
Okay.
There was a
3-piece set hole. There was an Adidas hole.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and then on the basically on the top.
Okay.
And right here there was, the 3-stripe, just to, yeah.
So this cult is sponsored by Adidas.
I mean, again,
this Russian cult
is the wrong word.
What would you say? It's a membership.
Yeah, I mean, it's more like it's like a gym membership. It's like everybody's there like just like a gym. Everybody's there to make themselves better, dude. Okay. And that's what that's what it is really. So
now, was there anybody or any type of person wasn't allowed down there? Be careful. Okay, so
I mean,
your eye's starting to tick again. Okay.
No, I mean, I'm sure.
Okay. There wasn't signs or like.
No sign.
Fine writing in English that said no.
Well, here's the thing. Also, is that a lot of it, like I said, was not stuff I could read. So, I mean, the signs there were signs on the door. And so I don't know what any of those meant. But it seemed very open and very.
But there was no images of like.
No. I mean, they did have some pictures of words with like X's through them.
Ooh.
But again, that was all stuff that I couldn't really read. So I don't know what any of that kind of stuff means. But I mean, I could definitely, or I mean, you feel free to ask when you come and hang out.
I'm gonna stay far away.
Like I said, they have you.
My measurement. They have an outfit for me, a nightgown, a 3-piece set.
I mean, it's 1 piece, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, if you want to, better yourself, and become a better specimen,
better than me now.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're all trying to do, right? Is just be better.
What's wrong with me?
Be better, but be better though.
Are you happy where you're at now?
No.
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 So you want out of the cult?
There's a lot to learn, I think.
So you want back in the cult? You're not even.
I'm not. There's no cult. It's not a cult.
What do you call it then? What is it when you guys get there? What club. Do y'all got a password to get in the door?
No,
or they just drag you in by your ankles? Like,
I mean, let's just say getting into the building, I don't remember any of that. I don't remember going in ever. So as far as location goes,
wake up and you're there.
You wake up and you're there.
Do you remember going to sleep before you ever wake up there?
No. Which I don't understand. Like, maybe I just get so sleepy and then, like, I wake up and I'm there. But,
maybe you got to go to a doctor.
Which is weird because
most of the time... Do they have a doctor down there?
No.
They don't have a doctor down there?
No.
Just a guy that fucks around with things?
I mean, no. They have...
Or do they also specialize in, like, optimization of the human body?
Right. Well, I mean, that's the thing is that, they think a lot of the issues that you would have that you would need a doctor for, you can help yourself, So... They don't really, you don't really need... Like I said, I feel really good. I've never felt this good, so it's like...
You look like a ghost. Balls is tan as shit, but you look like a ghost.
Yeah. I mean,
you're wearing a white shirt. You blend pretty well with that
this
shirt.
This isn't white.
Well,
this is
neither. Well,
you know,
cream. You look creamy right now.
Let's be honest.
Probably had a lot of half and half on you. You know what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
You know. Yeah. No, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm worried about you, man. You spend a lot of time down there. I don't know when I'm gonna have my best friend back. Full throttle over here.
Full throttle, man. I'm ready to go full throttle. I'm always ready to go full throttle. You know me.
Now, when you were down there, did they full throttle you? Or did they ever give you an opportunity to be the full throttle?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's that. And
so you were able.
There was
to be given the throttle.
I mean,
or was it only given to you?
No, I mean they allow everybody the opportunity.
Everybody. How many is down there? How many of yous are down there?
Of me? Well, there's only one me. You know?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I assume you just got a number, right? You ain't got a name.
No, they got names. Again, that's something that I don't know what it means. Okay, they call me.
How do they pronounce your name though? They call you what?
I couldn't even tell you, man. It's pretty. I don't really know how to describe it.
You can't even translate it or even give it an attempt at it like a sound. They would do that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, it wasn't a sound. It was kind of a word, but yeah, I couldn't really even try to give you any kind of attempt.
So how do you know they were talking to you?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say they beat it into you, but once they say it enough, it's kind of like, you know, you answer.
But you can't repeat it.
No, you can't, no.
Is that part of the cult thing?
No, I mean, again, not a cult.
Okay. Because it sounds a lot like a cult.
It's club.
Clubhouse. We're talking about a clubhouse?
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're not really supposed to say because that's, you know.
Well, you've given out two of their names. The two main names.
And well,
the two leaders of the cult.
No, again,
the clubhouse. The two leaders of the clubhouse.
Yeah, clubhouse. But, you know, that's the thing is that, this is something that is like, we want, you know, more people involved and we want more people to be better, you know? So it's like So now are you recruiting or is this like you just talking about your experience?
I
mean, maybe that's why I'm able to willingly leave, I think, because I do have because I do have kind of that.
They've taught you this word.
Because I've kind of have that like.
What do you think willingly means?
Well, I mean, the way they describe it is that, like, you can go, but you're coming back, you know? It's kind of like that.
When you're told
and obviously they, you know, they know where I'm at. So it's like.
Word. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's willingly, though.
This doesn't feel like a clubhouse anymore.
I mean, it's clubhouse.
Yeah, but it feels like a cult. And
it's pretty sweet.
I say that because they're giving you language to speak. They're telling you what you can and cannot say. They're telling you what you can and cannot eat. They're telling you what you can and cannot do.
I mean, it's all for, like I said, it's all for, like, well...
bettering you. Yeah, no, I heard the language you're talking.
They want us all to be better.
I heard the terminology.
And they're trying to be better. So it's like, you know, we're all kind of doing this thing, you know, together.
Now, what is the end goal of this clubhouse?
Clubhouse, yeah. I mean...
Clubhouse.
I think at the end of the day, it's like being the best we can be.
Yeah, no, I got it. But what I'm saying is the road you guys are traveling on.
Yeah.
What's the end destination? Is there a time and a place that everybody's going to all of a sudden be better at a moment and then not anymore? Like, what is the end game of the clubhouse? The clubhouse. What are we working towards?
Being
better.
Being
yeah,
better,
no, I got the better, bro.
But also making more people that are better, you know?
Making more people. So y'all are fucking and making people now.
I wouldn't say fucking is the correct word.
Okay, breeding. My bad. I forgot.
Now, that's something that they've used before. That's something that they've said.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would say that's probably the closest thing to...
And clearly they can't breed with captives like you.
That is correct, yeah.
Yeah, but they practice with captives like you.
You
would say yes?
I mean, I guess.
You would say yes. Yes.
practicing.
Are they aware they cannot breed with you, or are they just
Well, I mean,
pumping and dumping?
I think. Well, here's the thing. I think that because they see the potential in where I can go, I think they if there could be offspring, they would like them to be, just because of of how
into you they are.
Well, that
would you say you're one of the favorites?
I mean, I don't want to talk too much about that.
Oh, so now here it comes. Okay.
I mean, we are close.
Okay,
definitely.
Y'all are close. So, would you say you're used the most?
No, I think I also use.
Yeah, but don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, no, I do.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're used it's like that Marilyn Manson song,
I don't recall.
Some of us want to use you. Some of us want to be used by you.
Is that Marilyn Manson? Or did he just do a cover of it?
Yeah, well, what I'm talking about, where I heard it.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard him say it.
Yeah, okay.
It's an Alice in Chains song, I think.
Gotcha.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
that's another thing is like the music is so
heavy.
I mean, it's heavy, but it's a beautiful thing, Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's like that the black metal stuff that I listen to. They do a lot of that. It's like a lot of atmospheric type stuff.
Atmospheric.
Yeah, and like dungeon black metal is another really heavy one that they play a lot.
So if you play dungeon black metal, in a dungeon, wouldn't you just call it black metal?
No, I mean it's different than just black metal.
Yeah, but once it's in a location that it's speaking of, it's like like a hard, like fucking.
Yeah, no, come up with something.
It's in the thing, dude.
It's in
the thing.
Yeah, no, I mean,
you don't call it dungeon black rock when it's in the dungeon. It's just black rock.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but don't.
No, it's definitely different when when you listen to it. You can kind of tell the difference between just regular black metal and then dungeon black metal. But they play a lot of that.
The lyrics that are different.
What's up?
The lyrics are different.
The lyrics are different, but also the instruments that are used and the.
Do you guys do chants, or is there like?
I mean, we sing along.
To what? The black metal?
To some of them.
Okay.
Yeah, there are a couple that they prefer to kind of sing to.
Is it a lot of like the Halo intro?
No, no. It's a little bit more kind of aggressive to that. No, I mean some of the lyrics are very, I don't even know,
You're just kind of humming along, trying to be in it.
Yeah, I mean, some of them they require you to remember.
And you
which
don't.
I don't. Yeah, like I haven't gotten to that point yet, but yeah, it's something that I'm kind of working on. But
now down there, do you have an accountability buddy, or do you just
accountability buddy?
Accountability buddy.
What the fuck is that?
Like, I mean, you don't know the lyrics, so you got to have somebody close to you that knows the lyrics, so you can look like you know them.
Yeah,
you do.
Mm-hmm.
What's their name?
Well, that surprisingly. Mine is actually one of them. The two.
Oh, word! Which one? Be definitive.
Bor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You like the hairy one?
I mean, I don't know how hairy. Just because a lot of.
I think you know.
Huh?
I think you know. Yeah, you're ticking again,
huh?
And you seem to tick when you know the answer and you don't want to be definitive.
I don't know what you're talking about. Actually.
That's fine. Are they messaging you? Do you have to go soon?
No, man, I'm good.
Yeah, well, you don't look good. You look like you need to go soon.
No, I'm fine.
All right, anyway, Borsliv, your favorite
Excuse me, Borislav.
Now, you're not worried about Dick Puppy being mad about that?
Was I mad about what?
No, you're not worried about him being mad that Borscht is your favorite?
I mean, I wouldn't say he's my favorite, no.
Well, you just
they're both my
said...
favorite. I mean, they're both my favorite.
Yeah, but
I was kind of assigned to.
Oh, word.
Wolf, yeah.
Who one takes care of you better? Be honest. They're listening.
I mean, if we're talking protein.
Oh, wow. Talking about load intake right now? Okay,
we're talking about.
I mean, like,
takes care
touch.
Of me better,
like, who physically takes care of you better of the two?
Better. Because I mean, that's a big thing. Is like protein intake and how much you're able to gain. Probably Dick Poopy. Yeah.
Wow. So you're saying Dick Poopy has larger loads for you than borscht?
There's more protein involved for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just ropes.
I wouldn't say.
You wouldn't say rope?
I mean, I never really see it.
Oh, you just get handed something to drink.
Yeah.
That's wild, bro. You live in a different life over there, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. You should check it out, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm all full up, dude. I ain't like. When was it? I'm busy. Like whenever. Like when was open enrollment?
It's open. You can come whenever.
See, I'm not even free.
I mean, honestly, whenever they come.
They're coming right now?
I mean, they're on their way for sure. But whenever they come, I'm sure
Don't we need to get the fuck out of here?
Huh? No, it's fine. I mean, I told him you're here, so I mean, like they'll.
You told them I was here?
Yeah, I mean, I told him that you wanted to.
I don't want to join the cult, dude.
Oh well, I mean, I could just tell him you don't want to.
Don't address them that I'm here, because now they're gonna hear me answering. No,
I'll just tell them you don't want to come.
Don't tell them I don't. Don't even tell them that we've talked. Tell them you've not seen me.
I mean, I just told him that you don't want to come.
Holy hell, dude.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to come, then
if this is how you're behaving and we're not even in the dungeon, when we get in the dungeon, bro, I'm telling your ass out.
He just texted me back.
What is it? What's he saying?
He just said, he's coming.
Who? No.
But coming. He spelt it kind of weird, but.
I'm not coming. He's not coming. They're not coming.
No, they're coming.
Together.
No, they're coming here. And I just told him, I was like, hey, Cody doesn't want to come. And he was like, he's coming.
No. Different Cody. How did you spell it? You didn't spell my name. You spelled my name?
Well, I spelled it. I spelled it Kodie.
Why did you do that? I didn't sell you down the road. I let them take you.
Well, yeah, and now you'll get to come too.
I don't want to come.
Well, I mean, but you're coming though.
But I don't want to.
But I mean, you're coming though.
Hey man, what did I do to you? Is this about me not addressing them about tucking your shirt in?
I mean, I don't want to say that.
Be definitive for once in this interview.
That might have something to do with it.
You know we're going to have to get protection.
No. I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
See what the problem with you is right now? You're brainwashed. Stop looking out the window. Is somebody out there? Do they drive a Toyota Tundra? No, that's not them. Oh.
But no, man. Now you'll get to experience some of the,
No, you're brainwashed. See, you think this isn't a cult. You think
no, it's really not.
Walking on the street.
It's not, man. It's a really good thing.
No.
Yeah.
This is not a good thing. See, that's the problem with your mindset is you're stuck. This is all you know now. You don't remember what it was like before. All you know is the dungeon and the benefits you think it brings. Yeah.
I mean, I benefited, though. I mean, look at me.
I mean, yeah, but you look like shit.
But I'm fucking...
Your chest is high and tight, full of stress.
Yeah, I'm ripped. I mean, I'm ripped, Like
I
said, you're see all ripped. The muscle fibers.
You're not ripped. You're dehydrated and full of trauma.
And, well, that's not true, though.
You're not dehydrated.
No, I'm not dehydrated.
You're not parched?
No.
Your lips look chapped as shit.
No.
Why are you laughing with a sadness behind it?
No, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Ginger could smell the shame on you.
There's no shame.
She wouldn't even come close to you.
No shame. But yeah, dude, I'm stoked. You'll get to.
You're shaking, man. Look at you. You're so nervous talking about this. Why are you ticking again?
Who's ticking?
You.
I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, man, now you'll get to come experience some of it with us. And
I'm not joining yours.
Yeah, I mean, he just said you're coming. So
stop checking. No. No. It's not going to happen, dude. I got plans to be, like, alive around this time next year.
I mean, look at me, dude. I'm fucking weekend and I'm fucking ripping.
Dude, you look so pale as shit. I've never seen you this color.
It's just because, you know, all of the gains have just kind of thrown off the...
Again, looking out the window.
I'm just checking. I was just looking at them.
If you guys want to reach out to Hylton, he needs some help.
Now, you want to talk about another thing that's helped is like there are mats there, right? So we get to roll a lot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So they make y'all fight each other?
I wouldn't say make.
And what's the winner get? Doesn't seem like a good prize.
Yeah, no, you get first in line.
First in line. What? What?
For
Oh yeah, what is this line for, dude?
For nutrition.
Okay. What are these? What kind of shots are these?
What is nutrition?
Yes.
Are
these like those fucking health shots?
Yeah, they're like they're kind of like jarred. They're kind of they're frozen.
They fucking Italian icing.
It's almost kind of like it's like a milk kind of thing, but it's like super high protein.
Ice cream?
No, not really ice cream. I wouldn't say ice cream. I mean it's cold. Like I said, it was frozen at one point, but they pull it out, so it's like still cold.
It's got like a thickness to it.
It's very thick, yeah.
Okay,
but like milky, you know.
Milky. Is that what it tastes like? Milky?
Yeah, it kind of tastes like milk. Yeah.
What could this be, huh? You tell me, huh? You see where they're getting this milky substance from, huh?
I haven't seen. Now, I will say that there are some women there.
There's some women there.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there are.
Okay.
Yeah.
No wigs are being worn for sure, but
no.
Are there really women there?
Yeah, no, there are definitely women there. They always seem to be. They always have something under their shirt. Like right here,
titties.
No, they have those, but then they have something under it with like a
hose.
Yeah, kind of like a hose coming out.
Okay.
And then they're collecting whatever that is.
You're saying the women are hooked up on machines and they're being milked?
I wouldn't say machine,
but you would say milked.
I mean, you know
the
what?
The problem
Maybe
with the sentence was the machine word, not the milked word.
The more I think about it, might be what the protein shots are, actually.
Breast milk. Okay. I'm afraid. I hate to break it to you right now, dude. That is not breast milk what you've been drinking. Okay? Because it's not.
But it's definitely. It's like milky though.
Now, hold on. Okay, so, like, I believe maybe you think it's milk, but it's not milk, and I will tell you why. Because
hey, how long are we into this?
I mean, we're about out of here. Okay, so like, I don't think they need to freeze milk as it comes out of the titty.
No, I mean
hot load.
No.
They might need to cool down.
Well, no. I think they freeze it in
breast
order
milk
to store.
Ain't thick.
To store, you know.
Yeah, but breast milk ain't thick like that.
Yeah, it's.
Now, is this something they also encourage you guys to rub on your skin?
No.
Okay.
The skin is all healed through the sun, so it's like
healed through the sun. Okay.
So there's no need for any of that kind of.
No, do you guys offer up? No, that's probably a hard word. Okay. Is there any other activities you guys do as a group?
You can ask them because they'll be here soon.
I'm not gonna be here when they get here, dude.
Well, they're almost here, so they should.
Well, then we're almost out of here.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so what's been going on with you, man? Enough about me and like my everything going on with me.
Dude,
let's talk about you, man. What's up?
I mean, honestly, nothing but just being worried. Nothing, dude. I can't even think of anything, really.
Really?
Yeah, it's been like a fucking kind of boring, like, snap back from holiday season and shit. It's like fucking no time.
No time?
Yeah, like they ain't got no time for anybody at work. So everybody's hours are getting cut real bad. And
have you missed me?
Yeah, dude, I miss you a lot, dude.
Yeah?
Cutting up and shit? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like...
I miss the kitchen.
Dude, and fucking people are reaching out to, like, start training with you.
Yeah, that's fucking tight.
Like, fucking Derek Roberts wants to come train with you, and, like, and you might be competing soon.
Yeah.
That'll be dope.
That's exciting.
And fucking Cam might be coaching... Derek and Cam might be coaching you.
I'm still really wanting to that weekend.
Yeah.
But because I've been, because we've been rolling and stuff like that, but I haven't been able to go to class or anything like that. Yeah. So that's kind of upsetting.
That's fine, man. I mean, dude, it's not going to be the end of the world if you don't compete,
Yeah. I just want to, like, soon, even if it's February, because somebody was saying something about a February deal, too. Like February 22nd or something like that.
I know there's something coming up soon, too.
In February. Yeah. But if not, it'll definitely be March if I don't do the end of this month. But, yeah, dude, I'm so stoked about that.
Yeah.
I'm, like, so stoked. I've been, like, that's one thing that's upsetting is, like, missing class. I'm really pissed about. But, whatever.
You'll get back there, bro.
Yeah.
And like, sometimes time off, like, helps with the mind and the body, like...
I know as soon as I get back in there, I'm going to be fucking, like... Dude, I'm like,
I know people, like...
So ready.
People don't take advantage of, like, the rest time they get if they do get, like, forced to be out or, like, maybe time or whatever gets taken away from them. They don't take advantage of, like, the way that can, like, help mentally rebound any, like... maybe blocks you were having or whatnot. Like, man, I'm not getting this fucking move or this rule set or, like, whatever it is. It's just, like, I can't figure this shit out together. But maybe the time off, like, will help you figure it out, Yeah. Like, I'll bounce back from... or, like, the rotation of moves. Like, maybe I don't do, like, omoplatas for a while, and then I'll go back to them, and I'm like, man, this is way easier than it was last time. Right?
Yeah.
Like, just makes more sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping that's what happens, or, like, I don't know. I think something clicked one of the last times I trained, and after, like, the rib thing kind of fucked me up, but, I was fucking raring to go, and, like, the whole New Year's Eve thing kind of fucking sucked just because it was so busy, and, like, had to be at work so much, and, like, all that kind of shit. That was annoying, but yeah, it's, like, I don't know. Being bit is like fucking...
Yeah, bro. Hopefully we can get more people in there with you, bro. I can't wait to see. And y'all all be kind of starting at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be a good time. I'm stoked about it, dude.
Oh yeah, bro.
It's that's one thing I think whenever I first started, I was like I wasn't like set on competing, I guess. Like that wasn't really in my mind. It's just like I just want to do this and like learn it,
Yeah.
But I don't know what like clicked or changed or whatever, but now I'm just like stoked to get into the position where I can compete, and like be able to compete. That's like so exciting, I feel like. So, I don't know, dude. Fucking
yeah, dude, a lot of people are stoked to see you compete.
Yeah, that's what's wild to me too. Like that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Is like
when you first win a match, it's gonna be whoa! Like people are gonna be freaking crazy. The fuck out.
Yeah, whenever we were talking about it at Some People Suck Fest too, and like, people were like, "Oh, I'll fucking show up." I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll be there. I was like, "Well," I was like, okay. I didn't even think about that,
Yeah.
But like, that's pretty cool to hear that just people would want to come.
Yeah.
So I don't know, dude. Yeah, it's fucking that shit's so exciting. I'm ready.
Do you have anything else coming up?
No, not really, man. Just kind of like trying to get ready for that. Trying to train a lot and still studying and whatnot. And we're supposed to have a trip to Venice soon to go fishing in February. So that'll be exciting.
Word.
Yeah, but that's kind of still in the works, trying to get that shit figured out.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just same old shit, really. Nothing, not too much has changed, I guess.
But, well, whenever we have an official date for you to compete, we're gonna have to fucking throw that announcement everywhere.
Yeah. I went on, like, I don't know what day it was, but I like went on to the SEC thing and like made a
profile.
Yeah, like made a profile or whatever, and was like looking at the shit, and I was like,
oh yeah,
but
gets the butterflies going,
dude, for sure. Well, and it's like also it's like I don't know what you and I have to sit down and be like, or I need to talk to somebody about like, okay, what do as far as like weight class and stuff like that goes, and like how all that shit works. 'Cause I don't really know that kind of stuff, or like what I would be able to do comfortably.
Yeah,
you know. I guess it's just shit that I'm gonna have to figure out. You know, like it's gonna take doing really to figure it out. But yeah, I don't know, man. That shit got me fucking hyped though. Yeah. Like just like signing up and just like looking through the shit. I was like,
yeah, because then like what's so interesting about competing, even though like I mean it doesn't really like bode well the same now, but like back in the day when you're fresh and new to it. You don't know who's giving you the real roles and who's like letting you work. So like when you compete, you get to find out. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm like. That's one thing too. Is like, I know we work a lot, like where we're just kind of like flow rolling, you know, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's like you can feel when people like fucking turn it on.
Yeah, you told me you told me the first time you tapped somebody like legit.
Yeah.
Dude, that was sick.
Yeah.
How'd that feel?
I think that's one of the things that made me like fucking. I want to do this. Like,
go.
Fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was pretty exciting. But yeah, like feeling somebody actually like turn it on, and like you being able to combat that and you turn it on is like one of the most like fucking. That's like invigorating to me. That's like that adrenaline fucking. All right, let's fucking do this if we're gonna do it, you know. But I know like a lot of it is just work, you know, and just like we're kind of flowing and like that's what a lot of riches is just like everybody just kind of working on shit, which I absolutely love. But yeah, I'm excited to get in and just like full force just fucking rip it, you know.
Dude, what you find so like addictive right now is funny because it's like once you really figure out how to do something, like once you really get the pathways down and like you really start to see like the next steps in your movement, like really, really well, that addiction gets like heightened.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you were to walk into a kitchen and it's like, dude, I just know I want to make some bomb ass food. I don't know what to do yet, but I'm hyped to just be here.
Yeah.
And then it's like cut to like a year from there when you can actually make some little bomb ass dishes, maybe.
Yeah.
Like maybe not even like crazy stuff, but like I know how to make a killer buffalo wing now.
Yeah.
Or like I don't even know the comparison, but like things like that where you're like, I can impress some people at my house.
Yeah.
Like doing that'll bite you just as fucking hard as the first time you ever walked out. It's like, I feel like in jiu-jitsu, I don't do drugs and never have, but like that terminology of like chasing the dragon.
Yeah.
That's got to be like what it's like whenever you first come out onto the mat and you first figure out that you tap somebody.
Yeah.
Chasing
What was your first submission in competition?
Dude, I did nothing but triangles for like, I know my first no-gi thing, I know that right off is like a flying triangle. Mm-hmm. I remember that. But I did like, gi was also a triangle. I can't remember the first time I did something that wasn't a triangle or an armbar.
Really?
Yeah, everything was like that. Like a joint locks, like Americana or Kimura. But yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
That shit was like legit. It felt crazy. It was like,
what did it feel like going like your first, like walking out on your first competition?
Dude, honestly, it was that.
Because when was that? Where was that?
That was in Fort Walton, and it was like a smaller thing, but I mean, it was buzzing with people, but the size of the room wasn't as huge as like maybe the fairgrounds. But I mean, you had great competition there, and like rolling out there, you're nervous. It was in a dope venue, like you just had like a room of a convention center, but like it was sick. So like everything was set up really nicely, and like I'm like nervous as fuck, and like you don't know who you're competing against because the entire time you're like sizing people up for weight.
Yeah.
Like you don't know. It's not like you're asking them
their weight. And
what
what were
you
competing at as far as weight?
Then I was doing 185.
Yeah. Is that what you would compete at now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do like 180 to 190, like that ballpark of weight.
What is your like, as far as cutting like that? What do you think is like a comfortable weight to cut for something like that?
Dude, if I was cutting, I would never suggest cutting weight for like jiu-jitsu because it's like you should just roll with what you're naturally at.
Yeah.
But like if I know I've been eating a little bit, like 5 or 6 pounds.
Yeah.
Like I would never try to cut like 20 fucking pounds or anything.
Yeah.
You know, unless I was just doing like, unless I was cutting weight in general in life just to get down to a lower weight period.
Right.
Like it's not like MMA. You shouldn't be cutting a lot of weight for unless you're like, unless you've competed and gotten all your accolades at a certain weight and you want to go lower.
Yeah.
Then you can cut lower to like challenge yourself against them people or a different competition. But a lot of times at these local tournaments, there's not enough people in your bracket, or it's a possibility there won't be, so they'll lump brackets together as far as weights. So maybe you cut like 10, 15 pounds to make it to a lower one, and then you're bumped to fight somebody that was your weight or higher.
Yeah.
And then you're like, fuck, they're like, maybe they cut weight, but they're way heavier than me. And now I'm
depleted.
Yeah, I'm depleted, so fighting them now is going to be a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the game you play when you're, I think it's like the more experience you get, the less you should be fucking cutting weight, really. Did I say the less experience? The more experience you are, the less you should cut weight. I think is what I said, and that's what I mean.
Yeah.
The less experience you are, the more it would make sense to cut weight, but still in my opinion, for jiu-jitsu, you shouldn't cut a lot of weight. And so, if at all, like, again, unless you're chasing another thing, another competition or challenge, I should say.
So your first competition is Fort Walton Beach. And what kind of like nerves and shit are you going through your first one?
Dude, honestly, I wasn't as nervous as I am now in life. Really? Back then. Yeah, like, because I was pretty confident in myself, and I just felt like I had a set...
No, that's fine.
No, that's fine. Just bump the fucking mic. I felt like I was like set up in my moveset. Like I knew it down to like an exact game plan of what I wanted to do and accomplish, and I did it. I did it for a long time, like that exact game plan, and not switching it up probably came with some downfalls. But it's like you live and you learn, and like. For a beginner, my game plan was very effective, and it works, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, walking out to the mat, I just felt, like, very confident in what we were doing and, like, how I was able to pull it off against people more experienced than me. So, like, going out, I was, like, I knew right off which gi or no gi was going to be more difficult for me. And it played out that's exactly how it was, but it was just like, you'll learn in jiu-jitsu there's certain moves or positions and stuff that are a little more difficult for you just naturally. You're just like not as keen to picking up on escapes or whatnot. And like I fell into the things that I wasn't very good at that moment, like pretty quickly, and both of them, but I got out of the problems relatively easy because you're fighting people the same experience level as you, or like within reason, very close to your same experience level.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like a lot of the nerve set is like, you just think you're going to get stomped by somebody, but it's like, dude, they're the same level as you. They might be more experienced in a certain way. Like maybe you fight a wrestler or something. You might fight somebody that has a wrestling background, but typically they make them go at like a more experienced level right off because they have an idea for how the grappling goes. Yeah. But yeah, dude, I'm not like, my nerves is different now versus how it was then, but I didn't know what I was getting into then, you know? Yeah. And like now my nerves, like as far as where I'm at in life, are more based on like injuries because I'm getting older, because I'm like, fuck, certain parts of me hurt more all the time anyways.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I want to be able to walk. I'm not getting paid for this shit. I'm having to pay to get like a $3 medal.
Yeah.
If I win. And then what? People are going to be like, oh, he beat that guy. Yeah, but he can barely walk now.
Yeah.
Or it's fucking, he's in a wheelchair because his neck is all broke to shit or something, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
so you're cautious in that way, just because you don't want it to affect long-term shit.
Yeah. Like, I'm more aware of, like, what can happen in a match versus I was fucking, it's like when a little kid starts skateboarding before they're scared.
Yeah.
They don't know, so they're fucking going all out. They're like, fuck.
Yeah,
I'm going to be the best ever because I'm having fun at this. Why not do big sets or big drop-ins?
Do you think that tournament was it Naga or was it in Atlanta?
That was IBJJF.
IBJJF. Whenever you, I think it was an armbar. When you pop that dude's like elbow.
That was Americana. That was Americana. Yeah.
Do you think that had something like after that happened? Was that the first time you'd injured somebody in a competition like that?
That I was aware of. Maybe somebody got hurt otherwise, but like that was the first like directly hands-on injury I've caused to somebody that I was like, that. Fuck. I don't know that fucked with my like anxiety or mentality moving forward with competitions. It just made me feel like, why didn't he tap?
Yeah.
It made me feel like not that he was inexperienced, but it made me feel like
he should have. Yeah, it's
you trust too much in your body, and you're not aware of like how close your body really is to giving up. Like, don't trust your neck, kind of thing. Like, dude, you could fucking lean on your neck the wrong way and it'll snap something.
Yeah, I think there's a fine line between like I think when it comes to training, like you should push yourself. You know, because you need to be in bad positions in order to learn how to get out of bad positions, right? So like if you're just automatically tapping and like something that you could possibly get out of, but you don't know because you don't push yourself in that way, like I think it's important to do that.
Yeah.
But I think there's a line where it's like, all right, dude, I'm about to go out. You know, like I've tried to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And like, but I think that's important is like pushing yourself even in training and whatnot is like, to understand where your limits are, because like you won't know, you know.
And like a big misunderstanding I feel is like when you get more experience, there's certain positions that like I don't finish anymore because you'll get somebody so dead to rights in something that you're like, I could go to finish this like full throttle, like not like yanking on it or anything, but like go to finish it, like they're not going to get out. Like, this is done.
Yeah.
But those are typically joint locks.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion. Like, if you have something like a choke, fight. I think you should fight that till you literally cannot fight it no more.
Yeah.
Try to figure out a different way to escape it, like, whatever it is. But, like, joint locks, I feel like, just because I know how it feels, like, I'll get, like, my students or, like, people I'm rolling with in general in positions that are, like, joint lock stuff, and I'm like, all right, now let's just work out of this. There are some rolls where you're not doing that and you're just like kind of going.
Yeah.
But like more often than not, I'm doing the like, all right, this is halfway, 50%. You see this move was finished.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it when people do that with me as well. Within reason, you know, like there are roles where it needs to go, like we need to see what's up.
Yeah.
And there's a majority of them are not that way. So you need to roll like and be able to learn from it, not be injured from it and not be able to learn anymore after that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really like,
I don't know. I
think the temperature of the water.
Yeah, it's kind of to each their own in that point.
Yeah.
You know? And I think a lot of different gyms do different, you know, like some gyms.
There's some local gyms that are like full fucking throttle the whole time, and people get injured and leave those gyms.
Yeah, for sure.
And like, but there's also gyms. It's like, I mean, I think Josh has spoken about this when he was on before. It's like, really, the coaches need to be aware of what you're in here for. What are your intentions with the sport? Yeah. Are you a hobbyist? Are you a competitor? Like, what are you trying to do?
What are you trying to get out of it?
Yeah. So it's like, if everybody's aware of what you're trying to get out individually in each role, I feel like the roles will be more appropriate then. They won't be like this fucking 16-year-old wrestler is going to crush this like 30-year-old hobbyist.
Right. Yeah.
That 16-year-old wrestler might be fucking huge and jacked.
Yeah, and he's trying to compete. And
fountain of youth, and like going to run through this fucking 30-year-old guy that just walked through the door like 3 months ago. And he's like, now he works a fucking construction job or real estate job or something, and he gets fucking injured, and he's like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Yeah. No, I feel you. And I think that can ruin a lot of people's, and I mean, I don't know. I think it's important, whether you're new or not, just to like, I don't know, like you said, kind of test the waters. Really, it's just like,
I don't
know.
That's why you like important. The more you do it, you'll kind of see like jiu-jitsu people will be like, how long you been doing this?
Yeah,
they'll just kind of get a test for like where you at with the sport,
Yeah,
like typically if you're in it for years, that shows that you have some sort of respect or goal in this sport. You're not just fucking around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
I assume that's the same thing with the kitchen. Like if somebody's been doing it for like 15 years, you're like, oh,
it's not just
this
a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless that person is still washing dishes at every job, then it's like, it's just a job.
Yeah.
You can't like washing dishes that much.
Yeah. For 15 years.
You're not fucking Rain Man with the dishes over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I feel you though, man. It's yeah. It's definitely true though. It's like one of those things, I don't know. I think it's funny too, because like one of the first times I went to Derek's gym and trained there, we were going over guillotine stuff, and like, I don't know, probably an hour into it or something like that, we've been going over different like transitions and how to get into it and stuff like that, and like an hour in, he could kind of tell everybody was like, like kind of like, all right, that one fucking ripped,
certain classes suck. Well, not like, because the move is hard, but because the move is hard on you.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, there was, like, we were going, he was like, all right, we're going to go through this, and, like, this is one of those things that you just have to do 100%. Like, it's one of those transitions where you have to, like, you just got to go. It's like, you can't really slow down and do it. You just got to do it. And he's like, so do it once or twice. He's like, don't fucking kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and after that, he's like, all right, maybe let's go over something else for a little bit, just 'cause I can tell everybody's a little, hurting. Which I think is cool, the fact that he was like, all right, maybe we should, change it up a little bit, just because he can tell some people are coughing a little bit. But
and that's the markings of a good coach, dude. Like, if you can read the room and understand, like, dude, a lot of the times when I go to teach, like, I'll have a game plan or like a lesson plan that I'm like, this is what we're going to go over today. And I'll even tell that to some people.
Yeah. And
then I'll see who shows up, and that immediately goes out the window, and I have to adjust it according to the experience level in the room.
Yeah.
Like if, say I have a more advanced like idea for how the lesson will go that day, I see the room and I'm like, okay, these people are going to have a different understanding of the technique. So I need to change it up, not necessarily like dumb it down or anything, but it's like, if you're unaware of something, it doesn't mean you're dumb. It just means you don't know it yet.
Right. It's like, you're teaching to the level of the room, and that's not a bad thing.
No.
But it also challenges you, like in a good way, to like learn how to teach to a different skill level.
And so I was just talking about this on the last one, is like, you teaching something teaches you.
Yeah. 100%.
It's not just for the people you're teaching. Like, everybody benefits from it. Like, it's not like, certain people might see me at like my actual job and think I'm like annoyed or bored, but it's because like I don't get to have that much experience like hands on with other people, and I like that. I like being able to, like, if I could teach at what I do, I would.
Yeah.
I like teaching.
Yeah.
Like, there's some things you can't teach. Like, podcasting would be kind of a hard thing to teach. It's like, fucking talk and be interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Like, sometimes we probably aren't even that, but it's like, it brings joy, like, I'm sure, in the kitchen. Like,
showing something, learning
something that you're passionate about, or even if you're not passionate about it, showing somebody something they don't know and seeing it click, fucking is awesome feeling.
You know what? One thing that like I always wonder about when it comes to jiu-jitsu is like I know you say teaching teaches the teacher, basically, right? But like, where does the teacher learn from? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have somebody that's like a gym owner, you know, like that's where I'm like,
well, you study tape.
Yeah.
You study, like, I know YouTube is like a bad place, or you just got to know where to look on YouTube.
Yeah.
You got to look at like legit sources. Like, there are legitimate good teachings on YouTube, but there's also like instructionals that you can buy and study. There's jiu-jitsu books.
Yeah.
You can go cross-train at other gyms and see techniques they're working on.
Yeah.
Not to steal it, but to like refresh your memory, because sometimes gyms will get in this routine of being like, they'll work a catalog of moves throughout the year, and maybe they'll work like one move. Dude, you could go through jiu-jitsu and like you could not even go over the same technique in like 10 years if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different avenues. But like sometimes people will get stuck like, we're going to do this move over and over and over again, and it's like the class feels the same. I do this thing where I want to build a lineage of a move. So like, I want you to see the entire progression of the move from start to finish. So it may seem like it's like redundant, but like maybe each class I'll do knee cut, knee cut, knee cut, knee cut. And I'm getting that drilled into your mind, so you don't even think about doing that.
Yeah.
But each knee cut, I'm building on that for the next class, for the next class, for the next class.
Right.
Like, I've had people be like, dude, this just feels like the last class. And I'm like, it does, but we are just starting this class. And they see at the end of the class, they're like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, it turns into something else.
Yeah, and it's like, I teach the way I learn the best. And like, if I don't do a system, then I'm not going to learn it the easiest in my mind. If I teach like, this is a submission over here, and this is a defense over here, and this is like a position over here, I'm not going to learn that way. If I teach it from start to finish, exactly, literally from not touching somebody to finishing the move completed with a tap or a snap or like somebody going out, that is how I learn the move best.
Yeah.
I cannot stand when you go into a gym or you're being taught or at a seminar. Typically, it doesn't go like this at seminars, but like in general, if you're somewhere else or anywhere and they're just showing you the finishing move, I'm like,
yeah,
cool, but what if I don't know how to fucking get there?
Yeah,
like,
how do I get there?
If you're showing me like an outside heel hook, but you're not showing me the entries into these, or like you're not showing me how to finish a guillotine, or like,
you're not gonna know.
If you're not showing me how to set up a guillotine, and like, dude, you know how dumb or how injured you can get if you're just like trying to rip into a guillotine and like maybe slams are legal? Yeah. Bro, look at Rose. Rose got dropped by fucking Jessica Andrade, and she was out. Yeah. Fucked her. Shit like that can happen. There are competitions where slams are completely legal. Yeah. All slams. Yeah. Like, it's part of the point system, and that, like, there's not a per se point system, but like, it's all judging then if it's not to a sub. Yeah. I think it's Third Coast goes like that. But it's like you can slam and the slams are legal and that just builds up. So it's like fucking if you're putting on a show and you're slamming the dude a lot, even if you're not doing great technique, you might win. Yeah. Fucking I think Fight to Win might be slamming. Also, Mike Davis is on Fight to Win Miami, which is like,
wait, what?
Hold on, that might be tonight.
Really?
Like tonight, like as we're recording this right now, tonight, not like when this drops. I think. Look up Fight to Win Miami, or just go to his damn page. He posted it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he got a fight on that. It's either this weekend or next weekend. But I was like, damn, that was short notice, because it's like the card is almost finished. But, yeah, some competitions, dude, they're completely legal to slam. Yeah, that's... But shout out Mike Davis on his Fight to Win competition coming up, which might be over by the time this airs, or it might be 3 days from now. I can't remember. He should have posted it on his damn story, but...
I don't see it on there. Upcoming events.
Yeah, but
some crazy shit. Fight doing January 7th is Dallas.
Damn, he's not even tagged in it. Yeah.
I don't see anything else other than Dallas.
To win. Well, damn, we're just doing a terrible job of finding this information out.
I don't see anything other than Dallas on their website, honestly.
Yeah, it's not Dallas, it's Miami, so that sucks that they didn't post it. But
it's not
he
even on
just posted it like a few days ago. Oh, yeah, it is. It's right here. Fight to win 191.
What D?
Which is...
Man, we're good at this.
Friday, January 14th.
It's next Friday.
Yeah.
Or this upcoming Friday.
Yeah, so it's tomorrow when you hear this.
Yas.
But dude, they didn't post very much about it.
It's not even on their actual website.
It's only on their Instagram. In their description, it says fight to win 191 January 14th.
Cool. Good. No, that's fine. Yeah, you guys are doing great with that.
I mean, they are doing great. Be careful.
Be better about posting stuff.
You might fight on that card one day, dude. You don't know.
What's up with you, dude? What's up with you getting this MMA fight together? What's up, man? You doing it or what? Or no?
I don't know, dude. MMA,
fucking dude.
Kickboxing.
Still got them hands on you, huh?
Bare knuckle, dude.
Still got them hands.
Fuck
on
around
you?
and find out, bro.
What's up, dude?
You'd be surprised, bro. My hands are pretty good.
I've never seen you really
fuck around with hands.
No, I mean I've seen you fuck around with hands before.
Well,
I mean,
you shouldn't have been looking. Huh?
No, man. So yeah, are you trying to get that fucking? You trying to get that shit did or what, dude?
I might did that thing there and get it done.
What would be your like fucking if you were gonna do it? Mm-hmm. Be the best circumstance, like fucking.
But go ahead.
Damn, what?
But go ahead.
Damn, sick OnlyFans rash guard.
Yeah,
that's tight.
But if my what? Go ahead. What was it?
Like perfect circumstances, at whatever, fucking under whoever, where and when, and who.
It'd be cool if it was like island fights, like amateur kickboxing.
Oh, would you want to do kickboxing?
It'd be dope to do MMA, but like kickboxing, I understand because I don't know if you can do amateur MMA because they're so like weird about elbows and shit. Like, I want all strikes, bro. Like, throw all that shit at me.
You want to do it all?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna fight,
but you can do an amateur MMA fight, right?
I'm sure, but it's like I don't know the fucking rules, dude. I've never read into like the amateur side of shit. Like, I don't know. I mean, that would be like what I'd have to do, but I don't know. Like, I've been there at rule.
You should do it.
I'd be sick as fuck, dude. Maybe this is the year. I don't know. You ready to get out of here?
I mean, fuck it, dude. If you're ready, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, fuck yeah, dude. Well, my peeps are probably pulling up right now.
Which means I gotta go.
Which means you're coming. We're gonna get the fuck up out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We love you. I miss you guys. Yee! 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 Yee!